The people out there who are always calling us targeted individuals crazy because of the things we believe and the things we describe as happening to us as real. My response toward those kind of people, and usually it's the very people that's involved, my response has become very brief, my little clap back. But I look at it this way, using their own logic. If we are so crazy, tell me this, who's the crazier? The person who you perceive as talking and acting crazy, or the person who is giving their undivided attention to the crazy person? Just sit back and think about that for a minute. I'll say it again. Who's the crazier? Using their logic, who is the craziest? The one who is talking and acting crazy, at least they think you're talking and acting crazy, or the ones who are constantly giving that crazy person their attention? I mean, if we're so crazy, why do they put so much effort into targeting us? If we are so crazy, why do they constantly give us their attention, enabling us, See, this is how I poke holes in my enemy's logic when they try and gaslight me into believing I'm crazy. They do that with all of us TIs. And that's one of my responses, because these people, they can't think with logic. If they could lead by logic, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing. So when you use logic to tear them apart, they really don't know how to respond, because deep down they know what you're saying is true. And it kind of eats them up a little because they know it's true. They're proving it. The proof is in the pudding. So usually they'll just be like, yeah, whatever, and all of that, because they don't know what else to say. They don't have a comeback for that, because they know it's true going by their logic. If we're crazy, stop paying us targeted individuals so much attention. Stop investing your every move into us if we're so crazy. That's how I fight back. When I bother to. Half the time I just ignore it, because I already know it's just gaslighting at the finest. When it comes to actual people who are not involved and they try and pull the crazy card, usually that's when I'll just step back a little and be like, okay, I gave you the evidence, I gave you documented proof of directed energy weapons and V2K. I mean, all you have to do is look it up on Google. I mean, the government acknowledges that it's real, and they have these weapons. So when you're giving a person that's not involved with organized harassment, when you're giving them the truth and they deny it and just want to think you're crazy and mentally ill, there's really nothing you can do except just pull back and just shrug it off like, okay, well, I showed you everything that's out there, the proof of these weapons existing, the proof of this organization, because COINTELPRO is real. Are they going to say that was fake too? Organized harassment is based off of COINTELPRO. So are they going to sit back and say COINTELPRO isn't real either? You can't argue everybody down. You could just only provide them with the education, and whatever they do with it is up to them. It's as simple as that. But as to the ones that are involved, that are constantly trying to pull the, oh, you're mentally ill, or oh, you're crazy, child, it's so easy poking holes through their stories. Like, it's ridiculous. But you don't always have to do that, because they know they're wrong. They know they are. And sometimes it's not even worth the battle. Sometimes it's just not even worth the battle. But if you figure it is, this is how you can poke holes in their logic.